What is up, guys? I'm Jimmy Chang, and in today's video I'm going to share with you 10 products that could make a good gift for that one-wheeler in your life, even if that special one-wheeler happens to be you. A lot of these gifts have crossover into the EUC and electric scooter worlds, and so there's a little bit for everyone. Some of these gifts are meant to be fun, some of these gifts are meant to be useful, but this whole video is meant to entertain you. So without further ado, let's get started. You know, the old adage is safety first, so let's start off with some safety gear. These are the FlexMeter D30 wrist guards. These are hands down, or I guess wrist down, the best wrist guards that I've ever worn. The most protective wrist guards that I've ever worn. Slip your wrist inside. If you've ever injured your wrist and you've had to wear a cast or a splint or a brace, that's basically what it feels like. It does have some flex, and that's why it's called the FlexMeter, but in essence, you're sandwiched in between these two pieces of plastic. It's very comfortable the way they have it set up, very high quality. You would expect with wrist guards that are so protective that you'd sacrifice in terms of style or comfort, but that's not the case. These things, they are a little bulky, but they're very comfortable, they're very stylish, and they're very protective. At the palm, you have this removable puck. You can take off this puck if you want to put gloves on over it, but even still, it's a little too bulky for my tastes. I don't ride these with gloves. These are not my winter riding wrist guards because these wrist guards leave your fingers exposed to the elements. The only other drawback that I see with these FlexMeter wrist guards is combining it with certain elbow protection. Let me give you an example. These are the elbow guards that I use. So easy to put on, but you can see how these wrist guards go pretty far up the forearm, so there's overlap. May not bother some people. For me, it's a little bit of a nuisance. I'm gonna look for elbow guards that have a smaller footprint because I like these wrist guards that much. If you have a job or you have something where you need to use your wrists for your livelihood, consider getting something that'll keep your wrists safe. Next up is a product that is a wheel, but it's not something that you ride. It's something that you use in between rides. Let me go get that. This is called Chirp. Riding my Onewheel EUC e-scooter all day can be an amazing experience, but it can leave my back kind of achy, especially when I'm on the one wheel and I'm kind of like torqued to the side, riding sideways stance like that all day. We've had this for about 6 months. My wife purchased it for me. Basically what we got was this Chirp pack where we got 3 different rolling wheels, and they're wheels that you can use to take care of those chronic aches and pains in your back. Riding for hours on end can fill you with endorphins and stoke, but it's after you ride that when you're old like me, you pay the price. So it's a roller wheel, and basically it's a wheel with this really comfortable foam on the outside. The foam is squishy and it's got this channel here for the spinous process on your spine. So it's very comfortable at kind of stretching and for me, cracking my back. I love laying down and rolling my back on this. I think it's addicting. And it does a wonderful job at rejuvenating the mid and upper back. It's also great if you work on a computer a lot like I do. If you sit there hunched over on a computer for hours and hours, what better way to take a break, give your back a rest and kind of stretch it out. I also love, while I'm rolling around on the Chirp Roller, I'll get out my phone, I respond to email, respond to texts, I'll even respond to comments from YouTube. So leave me a comment down below, say hi. Next time I'm rolling on this Chirp wheel, I'll make sure to respond to you. This next product was inspired by some of the great memes that the social media team at Future Motion has managed to come up with over the years. First, they brought us the Solo Sombrero, a large hat with solar panels that will charge your one wheel as you ride. They then followed that up with the commitment pads, which are, without a doubt, still the best way to get that locked in feeling while riding the one wheel, and probably the best way to end up in the ER too. Finally, in 2020, the folks at Future Motion made some buzz by bringing us the innovative one wheel mat, a $45 floor mat emblazoned with a one-wheel logo. Truly a historic moment in the advancement of one-wheel technology. Well, instead of buying the Future Motion one-wheel mat, I found this mat on Amazon for under $10. I did a little arts and crafts, and for a fraction of the price of the Future Motion floor mat, I now have a durable, low-cost floor mat that actually fits in the 90-degree corners of my home while keeping my floors clean. If you're a cheapskate like me, this is a great way to make your own one-wheel floor mat. Keeping on the topic of storage solutions, the next product is a one-wheel wall mount by Bear Mechanics. I will say, this wall mount was expensive, but unlike the overpriced mat sold by Future Motion, this one-wheel wall mount is super unique and pretty amazing. This wall mount does take a little work to install, but in the end, you'll be rewarded with a great way to store and display your precious one wheel. Because after all, the one wheel isn't just a fun stoke machine, it's a piece of art that deserves to be displayed. The mount is very well constructed of layered wood. It's a simple design, but it fits the one wheel perfectly and even works well with fenders too. While it may be pricey, I'm okay with supporting this innovative design and quality product by Bear Mechanics. While on the topic of storage solutions for the one wheel, let's talk about storage solution that you can actually put onto your one wheel. I'm going to talk about this little one wheel pack. All right, this guy here is a little backpack that you can put onto your one wheel fender. It's called the Tusk One Wheel Fender Pack. It's got these little clips here to attach it onto your fender. This little pack actually comes from the motorcycle world, but it works great on fenders for the Pint and for the One Wheel XR. You have one compartment to keep food, drinks, cell phones, money, whatever you want to keep in there. The beauty of the one wheel is being able to ride hands-free, not have a care in the world. So why burden yourself wearing a backpack or carrying around bulky things in your pockets? Store them in your fender pack and enjoy the ride. Then, when you need a snack or a drink, it's right there, waiting for you in your fender pack. Speaking of storage and snacks while riding your one wheel, this next gift, it's kind of a companion gift to the fender pouch that we just talked about. And it's the pizza pouch. So what pizza lover wouldn't love this? This is a way for any pizza lover to show off their love for the pizza, and it's this little Ziploc pouch. You can open it up. It doesn't really have a real slice of pizza in there right now. It's just a piece of paper. But you can store a small slice of pizza in here, and imagine out riding and getting the munchies. My only complaint is it's a little small. You can't fit a standard slice of pizza in here, at least a standard slice that I'm accustomed to. So I'm already looking for an upgrade, something that'll fit an entire pizza so that I can bring it on to the next group ride. The next product that would make a great gift for the one wheel in your life, one wheel inspired shirts. This shirt here, Living My Best Midlife Crisis, was designed by me and my daughter. My daughter's super artistic. She loves designing stuff, and so she's come up with some great designs. Here's another one. This one we had to pull off the market for obvious reasons, but I'm wearing this shirt because today's my birthday. I'm a year deeper into my midlife crisis. Check out the designs that my daughter's come up with. I think they're awesome. All the merchandise that's sold there goes towards supporting her and her college fund. It also goes towards supporting her artistic endeavors. In fact, my daughter's so talented, and you can tell I'm proud, but she recently won a logo contest for her favorite YouTuber, not me, and she's super excited about that. Let my daughter know which t-shirt design is your favorite in the comments below. This next product is a refresh on a product that I've already reviewed, but it's undergone some changes. Mailed to me here. Let's dump it out. From what I can tell, the folks at Shredlights have improved the mounts and revised the recommended positioning on the one wheel to prevent damaging the lights during rollover. I think one of the biggest upgrades to the Shredlights is, and what we'll see in this, they're the mounts. The mounts are made of this solid plastic material now. The old mounts were 3D printed. And now it's one solid, sturdy mount. To prevent shred lights from getting shredded during rollovers, the bright lights are now placed under the one wheel, on the rails, towards the middle. While the lights are protected from damage, the positioning blocks what the company says is about 10% of the light. But even still, I think the lights are still plenty bright. The low positioning limits the utility, however, especially while going off-road where small bumps and rocks on the road can cast big shadows. Potholes can also still be hidden or underestimated from the low vantage point of these lights. But I must say, I was very impressed by the amount of light that these little guys give off when attached under my Onewheel. My Onewheel XR head and tail lights stopped working this summer after a minor crash, so I'll be using these shred lights as a light substitute. Or, I should probably say, a light upgrade. While we're on the topic of riding at night and safety, let me share with you this next product. This is by Lazy Rolling. I've reviewed their armored hoodie in the past. This is their armored jacket, their reflective armored jacket. You can see the top half of this jacket has this reflective material. It comes with these pads inside, these protective pads. So you've got them for your shoulders, your elbows, and your back. Just like with a hoodie, this jacket makes the average middle-aged man like myself look like I spend way more time in the gym than I actually do. Because I spend all my free time on YouTube and making YouTube videos for you guys to enjoy. Instead of working out, I'm usually on my computer. Well, this armored jacket is a great way for me to hide my dad bod while I'm riding. It's got the nice hoodie. As you can see, the reflective portion of this jacket, very reflective. Definitely will help you be more visible to motorists at night. For those of you who want the protection of an armored jacket but don't want to spend a fortune, I've got something for you. Check this out. I found this on Amazon. It's a motorcycle jacket and it was 50 bucks. It's got this inner lining, so you can take out this inner lining. You can see how you can unzip this lining right here. I'm just gonna lift it up and not take it out, but you can see it's got the inside, the back pad, and you can't see it, but you can feel it's got the elbow and shoulder pads, just like on the Lazy Rolling jacket. Let me put it on for you. It is very comfy. This exceeded all my expectations, the quality of this. For $50, I was expecting something of a lot lower caliber. Riding a single-wheeled electric device or any high-performance device, it's dangerous. And so make sure to gear up. Whether that gear is the best gear money can buy or it's something on a budget like this jacket on Amazon, make sure if you get it, you wear it, because there's no quicker way to ruin a ride than to get injured. All right, and this final product that would make a great gift for a lot of one-wheelers is GoPro. It's something that I use for 90% of my videos. I love the GoPro because it's durable, it's compact, it's easy to use, and it's got great image stabilization. I recently upgraded my GoPro from the 7 to the Hero 9, and you know, I love this thing, and not just because it has great image stabilization, it has great software that makes it better than the previous generation, but mainly because the battery upgrade on this is pretty darn good. On the website, I think it says that it's got a 30% improvement on the battery life. I think that's true. I find myself being able to ride longer, film more, and having to change the battery less often. So whether I'm capturing those special moments on vacation or I'm getting footage for my YouTube channel, I'll be doing more filming and less battery swapping with my GoPro Hero 9. Well, that's a wrap. 10 products that one-wheel riders may or may not enjoy, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up and share this video with a friend. As always, when you ride, remember to wear your safety gear. 3. Oh, hold on, I do the counting here.